Welcome to the first episode of What Christmas Means for Women. I'm so glad that you're here. And as we dive into our first episode, we have to answer a question because why did we choose this topic series, right? Now, from the series topic, What Christmas Means for Women, one of the top concern would be, why a woman? This first episode is titled just that, in the hope to help us understand. And because God provides, He provided an inspiration on what I believe is the best way to introduce this series. So I was looking around the internet and I actually saw a book that so fit this topic just after I had decided to do this series. And so I found this book by an American author called Lizz Higgs, who wrote a book titled The Women of Christmas. The incredible author and speaker focuses on the amazing stories of three women who are actually featured in the Bible around that time before and after the birth of Jesus. And I'm sure you already know or may not know these women, but they are Elizabeth, Mary, and Anna. Now, Elizabeth, Mary, and Anna. So let's head to St. Luke's Gospel because this is where we find these stories about them. Now, for Elizabeth, she was Mary's relative and she was actually barren, unable to conceive. So she had unrelenting trust in God, in that season of her life. She, according to Luke, she's a woman who keeps praising God and filled with the Spirit. So from Elizabeth, we ask ourselves, is there an area in our lives that is unproductive, that is futile? Because just like Elizabeth, she wasn't able to conceive. And from her story, there is hope for your situation that we're going to look at in this series. The next woman is Mary. Now, Mary was engaged to Joseph, and the angel of the Lord comes to her and, tells her that you're going to conceive. But she is surprised and actually shocked and wondering how this is going to happen when, she's already engaged to somebody else and she is an untouched woman. So I believe in her mind, she's like, how is this going to happen? And so in that situation, she lacks wisdom, over what to do. But we're going to see just from the book of James 1 verse 5, if you can look up that and read, it talks about in that situation where you lack wisdom, what should you do, right? And allow me to move to the third lady or the third woman, who is actually Anna. Anna is an old prophet and widow who lives in the temple where Simeon is also there, the man who dedicated Jesus. Now, this woman called Anna was actually married for just 7 years before her husband died, and she chose to spend her life at the temple, worshiping the Lord, praying and fasting. So you can just imagine, like, in our moments of loss and despair, what is the first thing we tend to do? I mean, you probably tend to sleep, you probably tend to cry, you tend to probably pick that phone and start complaining to your bestie, whichever way you do. But just like Anna, let us learn to trust God, like the first thing that comes in mind before you pick that call and call your friend, because yes, friends are important. Friends are the people, even God sends friends to our lives to help us get through this life, right? But above all, God should be the head, where you put him first. Just like Anna, in everything, through prayer and supplication, make your request known to him. And you can go ahead and actually read Philippians 4 verses 4 to 7. Those verses, they talk about what to do in, I believe, a situation like this one for Anna, where she is experiencing loss and despair. And as we see what she chooses to do during her situation. So Christmas is so much more than just a holiday. For me, I believe it's a season of reflection and preparation for like a new season of life. And let's take it as, the annual AGM, the annual general meetings that institutions and organizations hold, as one year comes to an end and another is set to begin, right? It's at this time that people present reports and different departmental audits. So, this is what this series is actually looking like. It's looking like a preparation for a new period of life, a new season of life, because we've been through 2022. It's now December, and we need to be purposeful to not live life just like that, to just put purpose into our lives as we believe in more greatness and more favor from the Lord. If you have gone astray, recollect yourself, come back to God, find his favor and just depend on him even more as this new year comes. So in preparation, this is what this series seeks to do as we move on to other episodes. And so that's it, you guys. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on your notification bell. So as we set out on this journey of purpose, I believe that you guys will be blessed, as I hope to be blessed as well, because I'm also doing this for myself. I mean, I'm not perfect. I am actually trying to just find a way in which whatever I do will also impact other people who need whatever I also feel like I need in life, right? So let's do this, you guys. I hope you tag along for the rest of the series, and we shall all be blessed. Bye.